Welcome back to the Nihilist Media Podcast. This is 296, and I'm Mark.
I'm Tyler.
And we're back playing Stupid Mario Bros.
Super Mario 64.
We got the hat last time we played, right?
I think so, right? That's in the ghost level? Did we? No, because isn't that in the water level?
We got the invisible hat.
Oh, yeah, we did. We
Okay.
did. That was at the sewer thing, right? Where it's under the water?
Yeah.
Because you got the water. You
A
got
water
the
boy.
water. Boo's Big Hunt. So in this one, we're actually using the Hori pad because I'm a big baby, and I want Mark to try it.
Yeah,
And
I don't like it.
He
I mean,
doesn't
if-
like that there's a Z on the back. Like, there's no Z.
It feels like something that was not made in the
It feels like a
late
GameCube
90s.
controller.
Yeah.
But it's wild, right? It changes how Mario 64 feels to play, though. It feels a lot easier now.
Oh, I know. Right. All right. So should we do a show? Well, you can do the.
Yup.
You can do the. You can do
8
red
coins.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
gonna do the other mission
All right.
because the other mission's actually kind of harder.
The one on the top of the mansion?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
I'll do both. I
All
don't
right.
care.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm just here for the ride.
Call the cops.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Call the
Spiro.
cops. I'll suck their dicks.
Dude, I'll watch.
You ever see that cooking shirt with Tweety Bird? Like a tie-dye
Oh, yeah,
shirt?
yeah, yeah.
Call the cops, but
No.
I'll suck their cocks.
Yeah, I'll fuck him or something. Yeah.
I'll have sex with them.
That's it. That's it. Literally, I say that all the time to Tiffany. I go, call the cops. I'll have sex with them.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And like, sir, this is a Kmart.
Yeah.
We've been
Imagine just walking into someone's funeral wearing that.
Yeah. I hope that you do.
I will.
Walk
I'll wear it
into
to your
mine.
funeral.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
I want you to wear that and a Speedo.
No, if I die first, make sure I'm buried with that shirt on.
Yeah.
So everybody's crying and it just says, call the cops, I'll have sex with them. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome
Yeah.
back.
If when I die, make sure I'm buried in a Turbo Man outfit from Jingle All the Way.
Let's get dark right off the front. Do you want to be cremated or you want to be buried?
I want to be dead.
That's
What
right
happens
to the point.
after is of no consequence.
But if you had the choice, let's say you were in this choice where you either chose to dispose of your body through ashes or
that's
through
all up to
burial.
Chris Salvi because he's gonna be the one that kills me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see this sucks. This controller sucks, dude.
I personally would. Well, we got to use it for this episode. I personally would like to be cremated. I think that's the way I want to go. It's the way I want to be going.
Yeah, but now we can't have the meme of call the cops, we'll have sex with them, so now you have to get buried, dude.
No, because they
Sorry, I
still
don't
have
make
your
the
wake.
rules.
They still have your wake, right?
No.
And then they cremate you. Oh, most certain they do. I don't know.
I'll
Come
call
on.
the mortuary, I'll have sex with them.
Wait, did you blame the controller?
Yes.
Oh, so it's okay if you blame my controller, but when I blame your controller.
Yeah, that's how life works, Tyler.
Yeah,
You go with the
true.
program.
Amen.
Yeah.
True.
All right, I'm
That's
an
a big
artist,
true,
nothing's my
man.
fault.
A. So honestly, I'm just like,
Wow.
yeah, I talked about it a little bit in the first episode. I'm excited to get back and go bowling. I'm a bowling boy. I look like a bowling ball.
All right, you
I'm a
fucking.
bowling boy.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
He so for people who can't see, which I mean, if you're in the room, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But he just tried to pass me the controller because he got so mad. And as I went to reach for the controller, he took it and he said, "No, I'm gonna do it." Like I was gonna take the controller and do it on my first go. No, it's me. Come on. Oh, that's an eyeball. That's a scary one.
Did I ever tell you that recurring dream that I have with the eyeball?
Of this eyeball?
So I have this recurring dream every once in a while. I've had it since I was a little baby, where I am in.
See how easy it was to wait before you see how easy it was to run around that.
That
It
was actually
so
really
smooth.
difficult.
It was so smooth. It was so smooth.
So I wake up. I'm in like a white room with like wood tile. It's not like white. It's like a white bed, and it's like a blue carpet with wood paneling. Really gross. and I get out of bed, and there's like a brick in the wood paneling wall. There's like one singular brick, and I take the brick out. That's a dog. And I look through the hole, and it's a completely black room, and there's a red velvet chair, and there's a naked woman, like a woman in like her 40s with like 1950s style hair, sitting in it, like kind of like almost like OD'd.
Yep.
And then my eyes pan over, and I see, and there's like a red brick fireplace, and there's a human eye in it, like a giant human eye, kind of similar to like what we just saw, but you know, it looks like a human. And it comes toward me very quickly, and then I wake up in a cold sweat.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I've had it since I was like a little kid. Don't know what it
Did you
means.
publish this creepypasta?
No.
You're like, I found my Game Boy.
Yeah.
It was hidden in the
My
bricks.
Game Boy Color cart of How the Grinch Stole Christmas was,
Yeah.
you know.
As I looked closer at the brick in my hand, the cart became to turn green.
I remember you and Josh were so obsessed with those creepypasta
Dude.
things. I remember you guys almost...
Spooky noodles were the best, dude. Oh, don't slip. Don't slip. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Come on. Can't blame the controller.
I can't blame the control. That was all me.
Yeah.
I remember you and Josh were so obsessed with creepypasta that you commissioned your sister to write a Ben Drowned screenplay.
Yep.
And then we...
Did nothing with it.
No, because you originally were going to make it, and then I kept making fun of you and Josh and being like, you guys want to make a movie about a fucking meme? And then you guys realized... Because you guys wanted to make it because you thought it was legit creepy.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It's a creepy story.
It's not.
It's a spooky story to tell in the dark.
My video game was cursed, and I kept playing it. Shut up.
No, he was drawn to it, dude. It's like, you know how like the Necronomicon, like it messes with people's psyche and they have to continuously
Mighty
read
Boosh.
it. Yeah, okay. So it's like that, you know? Like as he played the cart, it wasn't that he wanted to play it; it's that the cart was playing him. It's a deeper meaning.
Yeah, but I think that there's better stories with that. I think there's if you watch Nightmind, which people should watch
of course.
Nightmind, I don't remember what the fucking thing is called, but like I'm like not paying attention at all right now. But there's like one where they do that where it's like an online game.
Did you ever see the Video Drone one or whatever it is? I think that's what it was called. Video Drone, where it was like this
the
webcam that was dropped off. That one's insane.
Yeah. Did you watch the Crow one?
Which one? Oh, yeah. Catastrophe Crow.
Yeah.
That one's spooky too. But yeah, that's just the evolution. You have to think this was one of the first creepypastas, one of the first spooky noodles. So like when we got into it, it was still like a fresh subject, and then everybody blew up, and they were like,
My Pokemon thing told me to go fuck myself.
True. I once had this rare Pokemon card, and it looked at me funny. It was a Ditto, and it looked at me across the room, and it turned purple. And as it turned purple, the teeth in its mouth started to grow.
I have a couple of actually really funny creepypasta stories that all happened in one night.
Okay.
So I was sleeping over at Josh's house with you.
Yep.
And you and Josh went into like his living room to go play Tekken 2, and you guys like, well, you have to like read Ben Drown. But we were on Skype with this girl, and I wasn't talking to her. You guys were, and she just like stayed on Skype.
Oh, and she was quiet.
No, and I was quiet because I'm just reading Ben Drown. I had the headphones in, so I'm just like reading it.
Yeah.
And like watching the video, and and then at the end of it, I'm like, I always go, huh? And she goes, ah!
And then you go, ah! That must be terrifying if you just hear, huh, in the middle of like nothing.
Yeah, this controller sucks, dude.
Oh my gosh, you got this. You got this.
Because the joystick, the restrictive of joystick is what makes the wall jump easier. This one is like so loose and it makes you turn when you don't want to turn.
Just jump off the wall. Don't be a baby.
Yeah,
See, there you go. You just did it.
Yeah, just do it.
I just have to tell you to just do it, and then
That's
you do
true,
it,
man.
Hey, wait, hit that blue coin. Go get some health, boy. Mario's looking hungry.
The other one is that same night you guys made me read Jack the Killer to you, or Jeff the Killer, because you guys couldn't read, so you wanted me to read it out loud to you.
Yeah.
And because I put down the spooky voice. Come on, man! What the?
Do you want me to try?
Yeah.
All right. Let's.
Yeah, I'm telling stories right now.
Scary stories to tell in the
in the
dark.
So I'm like reading you guys Jeff the Killer, and then I remember I'm like, all right, let's go to bed, guys. And then like I have to fucking hear you and Josh be like, oh, I think I saw something outside. And it's just
Dude,
like,
the thing is, I don't know why, but scary. I don't want to go in that room. Horror movies like hit me
That is the
way
room.
harder. No, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's probably that room. I saw the eyeball. I got scared. It's this one though, right?
don't even want
Scary eyeball with the brick. So how do you wall jump in this?
A and A directional. You can't.
Oh, you can't infinity jump. All right.
But yeah, no. And I remember the other one. That was also the same night we played Slender. 'Cause that was
Wait.
relevant. At the
So
time.
is it A or B?
A and
Isn't it
press,
B?
Watch.
To kick off?
I'll show you how to do it, and then you can ready. So I go like, ready.
Oh, okay. There you go. Thank you. I did it.
You fucking asshole.
I did it, dude. All right. So anyway, you were saying,
Yeah, no, I remember we played Slender that night.
dude.
And also you were,
yeah,
and
the
you
7
guys were-
notes.
Yeah, and you were because that was relevant at the time, and you guys were fucking so spooked.
Well, I fell off on purpose. Don't tell him that.
Like the hardcore gamers, as you watching this and play, these guys are so fucking awful.
You know what? Who would win, one wall kick or 2 fully grown adults?
Yeah, man. Who would win? A fully grown adult or a
Or a
brick
Subway
wall?
sandwich?
Or a brick wall in
Who
the
would
dark.
win? A Subway sandwich or a delicious Subway
Speaking
sandwich?
of Slender, we had this. There was this one night around that same time. I think the same year we played this game called Slender in a basement.
Oh my
With all
gosh.
the lights off.
Yeah,
We're just
my
like, it was pretty much
skull.
a tag with the lights off. And Tyler went full face first into a fucking brick
Brick wall.
and he fucking cut his head open. But it was we didn't realize because the lights were off. And he's like, "Dude, I'm so fucking sweaty. It's so hot in this basement. Like, dude, I'm sweating really bad." And we come out of the room and he's fucking just blood drenched on his face. We're like, "Oh my god, metal."
Yeah. I just had blood pouring down my face. It was awful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's almost like that control and makes it hard to do the wall jump, Tyler.
No, I just don't do wall jumps, dude. One more. Oh! Oh,
Oh,
I hate that. They should make Mario basketball. That would be so fun.
I mean, Mario is in the game Street V3.
the one for GameCube, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. Wait. Oh, there's no more blue coins.
Yeah, and then
You only got one
I-
shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. The wow.
and the PS2 version had the Beastie Boys. So who really won?
True.
I don't remember what the Xbox one had. I remember that was
Master Chief, probably. Master Chief dunking a fucking
Halo.
ball.
Like, hey bro, let's go play Call of Duty.
Yeah, let's go play some Call of Broody.
So, the funny story is our friend, Tyler's friend Josh, was obsessed with Halo, and we used to make fun of him because he used to call it like a bro game, and
Oh.
and he.
No. We need to tell them. Someone is mowing the lawn outside, and now your boy is gonna go shut the window because. You know what? You can still kind of hear him.
Oh my God! Come on. I know I'm falling. But no, so when we used to make fun of it because it was kind of like a bro thing. He was like, "No, did you know watch Red versus Blue on YouTube?"
Yeah.
And so he'd say, "Halo? Well, hey bro, let's go play Call of Duty." And he'd fucking lose his mind. Like he would legitimately get really upset and like he'd have like a fucking fit.
Meanwhile, this is when I really didn't even play Call of Duty, so
Yeah, we know. And then Tyler would just like bring.
I
out,
would just
like,
taunt
this,
them.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was really good stuff. You know what's not hilarious is this fucking wall jump.
You got this.
People
you
are
got
probably
this.
laughing like these guys are so awful, and it's just like, yo, come on, let's talk about true crime.
Hey, bro, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yo, if we can make this jump right here, I'll. What do you want?
I want you,
Something under $5.
I want you to lick my toes.
That's more than $5, and I didn't agree to it, so. There you go. I didn't agree to it. Hey, man, he just had to have the thought of me licking his toes.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it was pretty close, though.
Whatever motivates you, you know.
Aim high, and you can achieve anything.
You gotta buy me Popeyes.
We didn't agree on it. You just did.
You gotta buy me Popeyes.
That's the deal.
Yeah.
If you can get all 8 coins in one time, I will buy you Popeyes.
All 8?
You only have one chance.
Okay.
You have to get them all.
Okay.
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 All right.
All right. All right. Fine.
What's your favorite true crime story?
Streets of LA for PlayStation 2. Oh, there you go.
That's good.
Yeah,
Good joke.
you
Funny
never
name.
you never played True Crime Streets of LA?
Oh, I did.
That game was sick.
The game was okay.
That game was so fun.
It was
if you
Grand
did
Theft
not
Auto
have
that
Grand
punished
Theft
you.
Auto in your house, that game was Grand Theft Auto in your house.
I remember my cousin had that because his mom was Christian.
Yep.
And so
And it was even worse because you're just stomping people out.
yeah, but it was also like you're a cop, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Whereas like Grand Theft Auto was like they're you're a criminal, psychopath killing people, and there was like that's not right, and it's just like my conservative aunt was just like, yeah, but having it be a cop doing the exact same thing, now that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
talk to her that much anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. My favorite true crime.
Is it DB Cooper?
That one's all right. I don't like any of them. I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't know. There's some wild ones out there.
I like the one where that town killed that guy.
Which one was
It
it?
was like that guy who was like super abusive to his like wife and her daughter and shit, and then like this town has murdered him.
I don't remember that one.
It's a good one.
I
I'll send you a
think-
video about it.
I'm trying to think back. Like there's definitely been good ones. I like the ones where there's one that it has to be like does it have to be solved?
No.
Oh,
DB
okay.
Cooper's not solved.
Okay. Do you know about the staircase? Have you seen that documentary?
No.
Okay, so basically, I watched this on Netflix twice now. It's really good. So there was this guy who he was like a novelist or whatever, and he was sitting with his wife, and they were like having some drinks. They were eating food and stuff, and she's like, "I'm gonna go in," because he was down at the pool. So she goes into the house, and he goes up maybe like 15-20 minutes later, and she's at the bottom of the staircase, like unconscious. Blood is everywhere. She like busted open her head and fell in, right? And he calls the police. He's like, they're like, please come here, please, please. And it's like, is she conscious? And he's like, yeah, she's conscious. And then he calls back and he's like, no, she's not conscious or whatever. And like, there's a whole documentary series with this guy, and he's like, I didn't do it. And like, everything kind of lines up to where he didn't do it. But in the back of your head, you're like, he could have done it. And it's like that whole thing, and it's crazy.
There's another one like that. That's like it's like this woman was murdered on the beach, and they blamed it on the husband. The husband got convicted, and the husband said, "Yeah, he saw a white figure do it, right?"
Yeah.
And they ended up proving that the husband didn't do it.
That's
because
crazy.
the teeth marks weren't the same and all that other stuff. And they never figured out who it was. And the guy was like a brain surgeon. And then he, because of that, he became a pro wrestler when he got out of prison. He became called the Killer. Then he had a heart attack in the ring. Metal.
That's one of the wildest backstories I've ever heard for a pro wrestler.
Yeah, I'll send you the video on that one. That one's fascinating.
That's crazy. Like, the thing is, I'll watch like crime stuff like that, like true crime stuff, and like catching murderers and stuff. But I don't know why. Like, I get really into it, and then I get really nervous that night, like the whole night. And I'm like, I don't feel good about this.
It depends on the crime. Like, I remember I would, back in the day when I was working at the movie theater, I'd fucking read true crime and shit, then I'd drive home and be like, damn, Richard Ramirez could have walked in my house, killed me.
That's the Night Stalker?
Yeah.
Dude, that one's terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
That one's so scary. Hey, you got the rabbit. Break his little neck. How you like this, Mario?
Henry Rollins has a funny story about that.
What is it?
So he was working at a pet shop when he was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that you have to kill, like, they have to feed the snakes. So they would kill the rabbits to feed the snake. And this lady brought in a fucking rabbit. She was just like, here's Bun Bun. And, you know, we can't take care of Bun Bun anymore, so you can have Bun Bun. And he's like, okay. And then he goes and fucking snaps its fucking neck right after they leave. And they bring it to the snake. And then they're about to bring it to the snake, but then the lady comes back in. We've actually changed our mind. We want Bun Bun back. And he looks at the fucking
Oh my
the fucking
gosh.
corpse of this fucking rabbit that's about to fucking die. Oh my god.
Oh! You're so lucky. You know that?
I think we're all lucky to be alive, Tyler.
Yeah, true.
What makes a man lucky?
Ooh, that was a quickie.
That was a quickie.
Until you fall in the lava. Here we go. Yeah, it's so wild that, like, the true crime stuff. It's insane. But yeah. And rabbits. Rabbits are pretty insane too.
Rabbits are insane. Rabbits are a really weird fucking animal. I went on a date with like a girl once and she had fucking
I thought you were gonna say I went on a date with a rabbit.
Yeah, and he
before.
was so rude. He was like he wouldn't even fucking tip the waiter. It was fucking fucked up. But no,
I think his name was
Chris Salvi.
Priscilla. No. I'm trying to think what was the
Peter Cottontail.
Peter Cottontail. Wait, that's another story. Do you remember when the full mascot for Peter Cottontail?
Oh, Peter Rabbit?
Peter Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah.
So one time at the movies, we were showing, was it Peter Cottontail 1 or 2?
Peter Rabbit.
What was
Peter
it?
Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit. That's the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
So Peter Rabbit was playing at the films, and it was close to Easter, and I just walk out in the lobby. Because between the theaters, so on each side we had theaters, right? So down one aisle there was 6 theaters, and then down the other there were 6 more. So you would walk past the lobby, and I was told to come to the front lobby real quick. So I come out, and there's just a giant mascot bunny that just starts dancing in front of me, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a kids event. And so I had to help escort this rabbit around the premises.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, mainly they had me rip stubs in the front, but they were like, you get to escort Peter Rabbit. And I'm like, I don't want to. I want to go do my job.
Yeah, I was very offended by that because Peter Rabbit was like the subpar version of Paddington.
Yeah.
Paddington 2 had just come out, and we were all just like, dude. Everyone was riding the Paddington train.
Paddington, all right. For real, though, Paddington is straight up such a good movie.
It is.
That
Oh, bullshit.
I think everyone should at least see Paddington 1. Paddington 2 is a
Paddington-
delight.
Paddington 2 is much better than Paddington 1.
You think so?
Paddington 2 is the Godfather Part 2 of Paddington films.
Do you think they'll make a Paddington 3?
They are making Paddington 3.
Does he die at the end?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Mr. Brown's gonna have to die.
Yeah, someone has to
complete-
die in it.
yeah. Aunt Lucy's gonna die. We're all gonna cry.
Heck yeah. And Paddington will get
yes.
his little sandwiches.
I remember my girlfriend at the time. I kept talking about Paddington. She's like, Mark, what's wrong with you?
It's Paddington, dude.
And she was just like, dude, you're loving this kids movie a little too much. I'm like, dude, no, Paddington 2 is like a delight. And I remember forcing her to watch the Paddington movies with me, and she was just like, wow, that was such a delight.
For everyone who doesn't know what Paddington is, take a minute and look it up. But it's this very kind bear who dresses in corduroy and he enjoys marmalade sandwiches, and that's what he is, dude. And that's his whole character. Like, if marmalade sandwiches had a personality, it's him.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
beautiful. It's
God.
delightful, and it's a sweet little film, and it's better than most action films that come out nowadays. And I love it. I love it. It's just Paddington.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, I don't know, man. It's just a delight. It wins over everybody because everybody. I remember when it came on, I watched it just because it was like the first thing that was there,
It's just,
and like
you like that tech?
I do like that tech, but
What about this tech? Ready? You like that one, dude? Good tech, right? Good tech?
yeah.
So what were you going to say? Sorry.
I was just saying because everyone was making, you included, you all making fun of me for liking Paddington, and then literally everyone had the same reaction when it ended. Oh, that was such a delight.
Well, I went in thinking it was going to be like a stupid kids movie,
You
like
walked in
Sherlock
thinking-
Gnomes.
Yeah, it was a Sherlock Gnomes.
Sherlock Gnomes was an awful film, and I didn't even see it. I already know it's awful, but that's another story for another time. The Sherlock Gnomes.
Yeah.
It was one of those things that, like,
Paddington's a priority right now.
yeah. Let's talk about Paddington, because Sherlock Gnomes was awful. But yeah, Paddington, it was just a delight. It's just a kids movie about a bear who loves marmalade, and he's trying to find his way home and stuff, and trying to figure out who he is. It's kind of like the new age version of Stuart Little. That's what it gave me the vibes of.
Yeah, but instead I didn't want to kill the main character.
Exactly.
I didn't want to stomp on his stupid little head.
And honestly, the main character could kill Ratatouille in a fight. As with Stuart Little. Stuart Little would not even touch Ratatouille.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. What two characters from kids' films would you want to see meet up and just fight it out to the death?
Paddington and Peter Rabbit. 'Cause
Really?
They're compared all the time. Because they came out at the same time.
Well, obviously Paddington would win. He's, by nature, a bear versing a rabbit. Like, come on. I want to see, like... I would love to see, like, Ratatouille, right?
I want to see Shark Boy versus Junie from fucking Spy Kids.
That's a good fight. I got my money on Shark Boy, but I could see Junie coming back. Does she get all her tech, though? I think she has to, right?
Junie's the boy.
Oh, what's the girl?
Carmen.
Oh, yeah, Carmen. I was thinking Carmen. Junie's the boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shark Boy got him. He's too prideful. And Shark Boy's just like, he's primal by nature.
Well, yeah,
Ju-
he's a
Ju-
shark.
Exactly. But Junie would be like, he would have the win, and he would, like, flaunt it for a second, just like in Game of Thrones when, like, the Viper is taunting the mountain, and then he just pops his head. Dude, that's what's gonna happen with, Oh! Run! He's a bully! Can they run in the lava?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god!
You gotta bully him.
I'm fucking trying!
Jump over him. Do a Z jump. Bully him.
Yeah! Come on!
Come on. Heck yeah. Woo! 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 Oh my gosh. Ugh. Why is Lakitu such an underrated character in the Mario universe? They should have made a Pokemon Snap game with Lakitu.
I guess.
You know who Lakitu is?
No.
The cameraman.
Oh, really?
You know, the one that comes down on the cloud?
I thought his name was Paul Thomas Anderson.
It might be. I don't know.
Actually, he kind of looks like Martin Scorsese.
I mean, every turtle does. Every turtle has its day.
He looks like a mix between Martin Scorsese and RuPaul.
True. RuPaul does kind of look like a turtle.
He really,
His suits are just slightly too large.
that is a turtle man.
Yeah.
That is a man who is turtly enough for the
Speaking
Turtle Club.
of the Turtle Club, when was the last time you watched Master of Disguise?
2014.
That recently?
Yeah.
I need to rewatch that.
I watched it with John and his girlfriend.
I rewatched Son of the Mask recently.
You watch The Son of the Mask all the fucking time, dude.
No, I haven't watched it since like high school.
That's such a lie.
I'm not even kidding you.
Every time I was
literally
sleeping over your
rewatched
house
it.
for like years, you'd always like, I watched Son of the Mask the
Dude,
other day.
Son of the Mask, surprisingly, a good movie.
No, it's not.
I love it.
It's really not.
It's not The Mask, I can tell you that, but it's not a bad movie. That starting intro when he goes and he puts on the mask first and he starts going through like that whole song.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dude.
No.
Come on. It's so good.
It's not.
When he goes, this is the part that you boogie. This is the part that you dance. I could sing the whole song, but I'm not gonna. I don't want this taken down, so not gonna. You know that if you sing on YouTube now, they could take down your stuff.
Really?
Yep. I hate that.
Well, oops. I did it again.
I played with your heart, and
I
I
got
lost
lost.
it again.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, baby.
Oops. You think I'm in love? Or I'm sent from above? Listen here, kid. I ain't that innocent.
Isn't it crazy she made that when she was 16?
No, she did not.
I thought she was 16.
Nope. That's
Old.
2000, dude. So she probably was like 18 or 20.
Really?
Yeah. You're thinking of her debut album, "Hit Me Baby One More Time," the freshman classic record, but the "Oops I Did It Again" album is her second album.
Oh.
Now Alice Media is a big fan of Britney, Free Britney.
Dude, I still haven't seen the documentary, but I heard
Me
it's
neither.
wild.
I haven't watched it. I've been on that train since like fucking 2015.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen any of like her TikToks or anything that she does. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah. Like people are like, if you need help, like wear a blue dress in your next video or whatever. And then she's wearing like a light blue dress and stuff. Like they do specific things like give this sign in your next video if you need us to do something and stuff like that. And like she's kind of like communicating through that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's insane. Do you think that she did it because she didn't want to lose her kid?
Yeah.
That's what I think too. Sad. Sad.
Yeah, celebrity culture is disgusting, dude.
Yep.
I don't like it. You know, I always it's like that's like another part of like the whole like cancel culture thing I don't like is just like we're holding these celebrities under a microscope. Like,
Yeah.
no one cares what like your neighbor says, but like we care what like fucking I don't know. We care what fucking Robert De Niro's fucking political views are.
I know. I don't care. Just make a good movie.
Yeah, like stop
Yeah.
making the world grandpa, dude. Just
Yeah.
kidding. I know why he does it. And it's really sad.
What is it?
You know why Robert De Niro makes all these shitty movies, right?
Why?
Because he owes his wife a lot of money, his ex-wife.
Oh,
So it's
really?
all court things. That's why he's like constantly working because he has to work like 6 days a week for like ever.
Oh, wild. That's crazy.
Like that's why he had to turn down like so many Scorsese. Like Scorsese and him were supposed to reunite before The Irishman a couple times, and he had to keep turning them down because he had to keep doing these movies that would give him stupid amounts of money.
That's
And that's the only way The
crazy.
Irishman was able to happen was because they Netflix gave him $200 million.
How much does he owe her?
It's like forever. It's like alimony, dude.
That's wild.
And if you're living a specific lifestyle, like alimony makes you have to pay that for the rest of your life
Yeah, true.
or the rest of their life. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, you dress just like Shakira. Actually, what's that song?
I don't know what
Oh.
the fuck are you referencing.
I don't know. That's a song, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are song, Tyler.
Whoa,
Doesn't mean like
whoa,
I'm gonna know
wait.
it. You
How
know?
did you start there?
Oh yeah, once you get into the volcano, it just like restarts you there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's my first time playing Mario 64, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I remember one time back in the day, Tyler and our friend Jonathan Ocampo, just cinematographer on Alice Media Projects. They were both like, "Dude, I could beat Ocarina of Time in one day. I can beat it in like fucking 6 hours." So we went back to my house to play Ocarina of Time, and fucking 12 hours later, they're in the fucking first fucking dungeon.
No, not on the first dungeon.
You're still like fucking Gerudo Valley, dude. Don't fucking try.
Gerudo Valley is definitely not the first.
It's not the
dungeon.
first, but it's like it's like the second or third.
Yeah. So the difference is, I was very prideful in high school, and pride leads to pain, and pain leads to cringe. So I was very cringy. No, but But for real, I was really prideful in high school. So I would be like, yeah, I can do this because I thought I had to prove something. I can't do it, dude. But I could probably beat Ocarina of Time in one sitting. Like, if I sat down and I played in a full day, and I played with something, and I was just chilling, the game's so good. And I'm gonna, eventually. But I'll give the illusion that it's multiple days.
Of course. That's what we do here at Nihilist Media. We lie. Art is a lie.
So it's crazy that, like...
That's someone who I'm so proud of.
What?
Bo Burnham.
Yeah, true.
Man.
It's crazy to think, like, his whole journey.
I know.
That he started as, like, a comedian.
Oh, you fuck.
And now he's going into what he wants to do. Hey,
Well-
look.
Well,
Hey.
the thing
Hey,
about
it's
that
in
is, like,
me.
I've been following Bo Burnham since, like, 2006.
I started following him, I think in 2011? 2012?
My cousin Corey was super into, like, the YouTube thing early, so he used to send me, like, all those, like, famous people before they were famous.
Yeah.
And so I remember getting into Bo Burnham very early on because I thought he was the funniest.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know. And then I remember he started blowing up and abandoning YouTube. Everyone called him a sellout. And then, like, now he's, like, making, like, Academy Award-winning movies. He's
Yeah.
acting in, like, all these great movies, like Promising Young Woman. Like, 8th Grade was so good. This is impossible for me.
I got you. But you're enjoying the controller. You're getting used to
I'm
it.
not.
You're getting used to
That
it.
shit makes my hand gets so much sweatier, so much quicker.
My hands are always sweaty, so
You are a sweaty boy.
I'm a sweaty lad. So it's behind this way, right?
Yeah. But did you see 8th Grade?
No, I haven't yet.
You should. Support the boy.
I should watch a lot of movies, but I don't know. Whenever I get into a movie, I'm like, I could just watch a TV show.
I'm on the opposite. I don't like TV shows.
I know. I've noticed that recently that, like, I'm so much more about TV shows than I am movies, and you're so much more about movies than TV shows.
TV shows are such a commitment because for me, I have to binge it, and it's like 13 hours of my life a day.
That's what I love. I'm like, if I can just, like, watch something and get, like, every little piece of it, I'm like...
I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of the 3-hour, like a 3-hour film. That's good enough for me.
What about 6 hours? Oh, wait, that can touch you?
Yes, that's why I kept jumping quickly.
Oh.
That's what makes it difficult.
So shouldn't I wait to go up on that?
That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
A 6-hour movie, like what?
I don't know.
What, The Irishman? I've watched The Irishman like fucking 4 times, dude.
Did you love it?
I love The Irishman. One of Scorsese's best movies.
You think one of his best?
Oh yeah, I quote that movie like every day.
It's good.
Every day I think about Al Pacino in that movie going like, Sonny! Sonny!
I love Al
You
Pacino.
dumb motherfuckers!
Al Pacino was wonderful in that.
Yeah, have you ever seen Dick Tracy?
No.
You should.
That's the one with the really bad cosmetics, right?
No, it's great. Yeah, they make him look like a comic book. It's supposed to be over the top and ridiculous. And he plays a character called Big Boy Caprese, and he has a giant ass. And he also
Will I get hit here?
his entire performance is like it's like that Pacino that Pacino thing where he like screams all the time, but it's like the entire film rather than like the one scene.
Yeah.
So like the whole movie he's just like slamming things and being like, you know what I did? I got my fucking ass in the fucking vine! And shit like that. He's just screaming. He's slapping Madonna's ass because she won't do the number correctly. It's hilarious. I love that movie. Game over.
I have to see it, dude. Alright, I'm jumping.
If you like Tim Burton's Batman.
It's like that kind of weirdness.
Yeah, even down to having a Danny Elfman soundtrack.
Beautiful.
And it has like that Tim Burton-esque set design. Which is like so disappointing. I wish more comic book movies had that look.
Yeah.
But I feel like after like Batman Returns, everyone was like, cut that out.
Yeah. True.
But like, I love Batman Returns. Batman Returns is far superior to Tim Burton's '89 Batman.
I feel that.
If you want to hear my opinions on that, watch the Tim Burton 1989 episode. I still love the film, but
So, what is your favorite form of Batman?
Batman the Animated Series.
Just of all time?
Yeah,
Out of
I like
all
it.
movies,
But I like
all
Batman the animated
games?
series more than I like the comics.
Not even the pop-up books?
No,
Batman the pop-up book?
Batman the animated series is my favorite. Mask of the Phantasm is my favorite Batman story, alongside Heart of Ice and Robin's Reckoning.
It's an interesting thing. I like that once you open... So, for the viewers at home, Mark just opened the window as the lawnmower stopped. We gave it a good 5 minutes. And then as he sat down and got comfortable again, we just heard it start again. It was a beautiful time. Now he's watering his window.
No, I'm spraying bug spray.
Oh. Do you get bugs that come in? And he's dropping stuff. Oh, thank God it wasn't the frog, dude.
Dude, I was like, damn.
You know what we have to do again very, very soon? Antique store? Yeah, but also Monopoly.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I love me some Monopoly.
Get the Monopoly for N64 and let's play.
Okay. 1.
So whoo.
Ooh, ooh.
This is the most embarrassing thing I've
My
ever fucking
upper
seen.
back is killing me, and I...
This is even worse than the fucking than the penguin.
No. No.
No, no.
I sounded like Emperor Palpatine. No, no.
Power.
No, the worst one that we've had so far was
Are you fucking
Bowser. That Bowser level.
Oh
getting
yeah,
those
that was
coins.
embarrassing.
Whew.
This whole
Well,
game
we
is
have to have.
embarrassing.
Yeah. This is embarrassment. The game.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get to Blues Brothers
Yeah.
2000. I really think we'll be able to knock that one out quick this time. Yeah, until we go to the banana, 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 banana.
Oh, you mean when you hand the control over to me?
So there's an ongoing joke that I've never technically beaten Blues Brothers 2000 because the last fight in it is a dance battle, and Mark had to beat it for me because I hate the dancing parts in that.
I'm really bad at video games. I'm unnaturally good at boss battles.
Yep. See, no.
Like, see, I usually play like this. But
So you want to go to the top of the pole and then just jump. Don't move. It will immediately land you.
Okay.
If you're aimed backwards.
Okay.
So it does a flip.
I
I figured that out, and I was like, "That's gonna save me so much time."
remember I also had that running goat joke with an ex of mine where she was like she had the dream of beating all the songs in Sega Genesis, and like every time I had to beat Eggman for her.
And you're just like, "You'll never beat it,
Like,
kid.
you never
You'll
you,
never beat
you
it."
never you didn't actually beat Robosonic. I beat Robosonic. Like, how you should say, I beat the game. I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't beat Eggman. You beat the plane, and then I beat the rest of the game for you. Like,
Yeah,
even Jeremy did that when we were playing. When he was like, I'm gonna beat all of Resident Evil games. I'm like, dude, you didn't beat fucking. You didn't beat the fucking orc. I beat the orc.
yeah. That's the big dude, right?
Yeah, and fucking 4.
Yeah. Dude, you're cheating. You're not gonna win by cheating. Nobody wins by cheating.
I'm gonna do one more.
All right, one more.
I like how this has been a complete episode of just us doing this one mission.
Well, I mean,
This is hilarious.
the best part
What a
about it
fucking-
is in episode 1 or episode 2, I think it was episode 1, I was like, we're not going to do every single level of every single place. But that's what it's become.
I mean, there's like 2 stars we need to get in the docks, and it's just more of like these are the levels that I know have the easiest, and so like I always get all of the stars of this level and the sand level, and then I get like 1 star from like the oil level, and then I kind of say fuck off to that.
Yeah, I hate that level. That's the
Like that's
one
when
with the
I
Metal
start
Mario
saying
one.
fuck off to things in this game.
You're just like, I'm gonna get it while the iron's hot.
Yeah, like this
Nice
is
and
this
easy
this
stuff.
is some shit that I can like. This is like easy-ish.
Yeah. This is before you pass the controller off for someone else to do it.
Yeah.
You're like,
This is-
yeah.
yeah.
This is the Oh my god. Oh my god.
I saved it.
Have you ever seen, on a totally different note, Mobility Mary?
No.
You've never seen Mobility Mary?
I have not seen Mobility Mary.
Okay, so Mobility Mary is this old woman who used to drive her scooter around Southern California.
Uh-huh.
Like it
This
was
isn't
like
the lady who wants to who's like, come over and fuck me, right?
no. If she was though, I would be the first on the list. Let's be real. So Mobility Mary is the most awful person you can think of, like that you want to deal with.
Yeah.
So you know how sometimes you would have to deal with customers that would come in and they would be like very, very annoying about like very specific things. That's Mobility Mary's personality.
Yeah.
So she drives around on her little scooter in SoCal or whatever, and nobody likes her.
Okay.
Like she has driven up a crowd.
It's like the bizarro version of the Straight Story.
You think it's fake for how much people hate her.
Okay.
So basically she's this old woman who like drives around on her little scooter, and she goes like, oh my god, every time that something goes wrong, and she's like, can you please move this? Can you please move that? And everybody's like, leave. So one of them, like one of her videos, right? She's just driving on the sidewalk, and there's some lady walking her dog on it, and she's like, can you please move over? I'm trying to get by and I can't get off the curb. It's an active street. And the lady's like, fuck off, go around. There's plenty of places you can go around. And she's just telling her that, and she's like, oh my god, you don't care about the elderly. Oh my god. And to the point where the woman gets so mad she turns around and starts barking at Mobility Mary. It's like, fuck out of here.
Amazing.
And I'm like, oh my god. But there's one where there's this guy trying to get into Taco Bell, and she's like, oh my god, there's no sidewalk, I have to drive on the street. And she puts herself in this, I don't think I said this, it's all in first person of her cart. That's so you hilarious. Never see Mobility Mary. So she's driving with a GoPro strapped to the front, and you see everything that's happening. And she's just like, she's driving, and a guy's trying to turn in, and he comes close to her to turn in, like this way, right? And she's like, oh my god, you could have killed me! And she turns into the parking lot behind him in the driveway, and she's like, you could have killed me! And he's like, get the fuck away, lady. And she has to back up quick. Dude, it's so good. Her name's Mobility Mary.
Okay.
The best.
I looked up a picture. I looked it up so you don't see her. 'Cause the picture I saw, it looked like...
Is it just a nice-looking old woman?
It was like a old lady who looked like really angry.
She looked like,
yeah,
then that's
she looked
probably
like fucking
her.
that like British pedophile, Jimmy Savile.
Dude, I'm not even kidding.
And that's
you.
what I'm imagining now. I'm just imagining a fucking gross ass, fucking pedophilic British man.
So I only see Mobility Mary in my head as a voice. You know how like people explain like angels as voices? Yeah. That's Mobility Mary for me.
You ever see those pictures of like what angels look like when you actually like adapt them from the Bible?
Oh, the eyes?
Yeah, fucking crazy.
It's creepy. It's a little spooky.
Yeah, that's Mobility Mary.
That is Mobility Mary.
Fuck up.
It's just a bunch of eyeballs on
with
mobility
wings.
scooters.
Yeah.
At one point, she goes, "It's a mobility disability." I died.
It sounds like a fucking episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Dude, it's so good. One time, this lady is. Oh, you still messed up and made it. This got to be the one you get the star. We've wasted like 8 lives on this, maybe more.
We've wasted 10.
10? That's insane. All right, so go all the way up the pole on this one. Oh, you can do that too. You can't short hop this. Just do the baby hops.
It's that fucking one.
It's that little step.
So small. You have to short hop from that point.
You think so?
You gotta. What
if you do a backflip? You might be able to get away with doing a backflip. Dude, Mobility Mary, though, she is...
This sounds like a Larry David situation.
It's too good.
This sounds like he would, like, help her, and she's like, oh my god, he's trying to rape me.
No, she's like... you help her, and she's still mad at you.
Yeah.
She's never happy. She's like... She's got one, like... She's got one mood, and it's anger.
It's amazing.
And it's built in. And like the question is, it's like a mystery. Who uploads this? Is this Mary who's uploading it? We don't know if she's alive or dead, but like it's crazy. It's insane that there was a point in time that Mobility Mary was around.
My headcanon is that she is the fucking same lady who wants to come around and fuck me.
Oh my god.
I remember you found that girl and you were obsessed.
Dude, I love the creatures of the internet.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard of Chris Chan?
Yeah. I've heard of him. I don't know the story behind Christian, nor do I want to hear it, Tyler.
I'm not gonna go.
Nor do I want to hear it.
I'm not gonna go into it, but what I am going to say is, if anybody is out there interested on what Chris Chan is or who they are, definitely look into it. Every like piece of his life has been documented over the past like 20 years. Every piece.
Oh yeah, I see.
And there's a whole Wikipedia
yeah,
for
I see like
it.
a documentary series about it where it's like part like 57. And I'm like, dude, I do not have the patience.
It's insane, and it's like it's ongoing. But yeah, I highly recommend it for anybody that wants.
He's like a furry
challenge.
dude, right?
No, he made this thing called Sonic Chew, and it's a Pikachu Sonic. It's like if our interest as a child had a love child, and he's like, I'm the proud owner of Sonic Chew, and he made like a Sonic Chew medallion, and he's like, I love this girl, I'm gonna send her my Sonic Chew medallion, and it was like a boy online, and he just like cut it up and pissed on it.
That's amazing.
So you think I have to short up?
Yeah.
Oh, baby! Yes, we did it!
High five, man.
That was too much. That was like 30 minutes.
And I feel unfulfilled.
You want to? No, you do it now. We're gonna keep doing it. But yeah, dude, I love the creatures of the internet. There's so many.
Yeah,
good
I mean,
things.
I have like certain obsessions. Like, there's like a part of me that's like obsessed with Doug Walker.
Yeah. Hello,
Nostalgia Critic. Because I feel like he's just an idiot, but I also I admire him. I think like he just put a lot of effort into like what he does. I actually like one of the people that he works with a lot. I think he like Walter Bernasiak.
The newer kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I think he's like I've watched some of his work, like some of his actual films.
Yeah.
He's actually really good for doing it on such a low budget.
That feels so bad.
It did feel bad.
Yeah, but he acts well on a lower budget.
Oh yeah. He did this movie it's yeah, it's a little cringy because it's like really low budget, but like I started out doing that. So like when I see like his like feature film, like I'm Still Here, it's like really like good, and he's going for a lot of good messages and a lot of deep themes.
Yeah.
And then he has like other ones where like the Infinity Trinity that are like it's like a throwback to like 90s sitcom television, and I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty fucking cool. And it's always like a bit of like clearly him being like letting himself be vulnerable and personable in his work. If you guys haven't watched his work, Walter Bernasiak, he's really great.
Yeah. I don't know what to say after that. But I can say
hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember
hello,
so you don't
I'm
have
the
to.
Nostalgia Critic.
I remember you like had this period where I stopped caring, and
No.
you were just like at work all day listening
No.
to him.
Okay, so let me clear the air on this
Yeah. We're at 40, by
touchy
the way.
subject. We hit 40. Congratulations.
Midlife crisis.
Am I in midlife yet? So anyway, I have about an hour-long commute from work, like 45 minutes to an hour every single day. So while I was commuting, I would always like listen to podcasts and stuff like that. And then when I get to work, I would finish my podcasts and stuff because I work at just like I just work it at like an office job. So anyway, on my way to work, I one day had the great idea to watch as many Nostalgia Critic videos as I could and see when I would start laughing, because I don't find him funny at all. And this isn't, I don't really care if you like Nostalgia Critic. That's fine.
Yeah.
different strokes for different folks. I personally do not think he's funny, like, at all.
Neither do I.
So
This is a sick fascination.
yeah, it's sick. So every day coming home from work and then going to work and stuff, I would always watch Nostalgia Critic things. Did this for about, I think it was like 10 months to 12 months.
10 years.
And that's a lot of content, right? It's 2 hours a day, 5 days a week for about a year, right? So I watched a very good chunk of his stuff, and I have to be honest, I laughed twice. And both times weren't even from Doug Walker. I don't remember the 2 times, but they definitely were not from Doug Walker.
You're from Linkara.
Yeah. I love Linkara.
Yeah.
No, but honestly.
I guess.
I guess they were from Linkara or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but honestly, like, I did not laugh at anything. I think it was the new employees that he has.
Tamara and Malcolm and
Yeah.
Walter.
Yeah. It was like something from that, and I was just like,
fuck.
This is fun. So
you have to do that exact thing I just did, because you gotta go in the hole.
yeah, you gotta get in the hole. All right. So, but yeah, like I was saying, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't really care if you like him or not.
Yeah.
But he's
I just think he's a fascinating figure. I think his story is very interesting. I also think a lot of the things. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm using the hidden tech. Getting my life.
I don't know. I just think he's very interesting.
Watch this. Did you know about this?
Legend. Yeah. What are you trying to do?
There's a way to get on the pyramid from
I'm not
there.
trying to get on the pyramid. You have to do this thing where you have to go up the things, and then the top unlocks, and you can fight the hand.
No, that's you. Well, you got one time to try. You got one chance. Do not miss your chance.
But I don't know. I find him very. It's also like sometimes like how he'll spectacularly this fall, and it's just so like incredible to watch, like the wall. Like just how cringy and awful. I like watching some cringe. I'm fascinated by cringe content.
Cringe is good, right? We all love cringe. But the problem is, Doug Walker hits a certain type of cringe that I'm like, wait, why do you have to ride it up like that?
I don't know, but you do.
Oh, I thought you could just get to the tops.
No.
Oh.
You have to go down the sides and shit. It's weird.
That is weird. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I used to love Doug Walker in AVGN and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm into. I think Josh got me into them both. Because I remember he was like, you should watch this guy. He's really neat. His name's James Rolfe. No, he's like, his name's James Rolfe. He makes this thing called the Angry Video Game Nerd. That is the top 10 saddest anime deaths. But yeah, so I got into it. I loved it as a kid. It kind of kicked off though for when I started really collecting for vintage games and stuff. So it has its good things from it. But I never really liked Doug Walker as I liked AVGN and stuff. And now after watching so much Doug Walker content, I like him even less. It's just so bad. It's the point of cringe that you're watching it and you question why am I watching this? You know how there's good cringe where you can watch cringe compilations and you're like, this is top notch.
I think that because it's so consistently cringe, it's hypnotic. I don't know, the wall is fascinating to me. Just the misreading of the wall, what the wall's about, and projecting his own views on society, and the whole thing where he's kind of bitching at people who complain about him on Twitter. Is just fascinating. That's just something I would love to talk to him about. I would be genuinely interested in thinking what did you think you were accomplishing with that? Not in a mean way, but in more of what was your artistic intent?
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know.
I totally get the criticism.
I hate him.
Me and Jonathan have been watching actually a lot of his shit because of I'm planning on writing a movie kind of about online criticisms.
Do Do you think the Nostalgia Critic was like, after seeing that AVGN had like a full, like, budget movie and stuff, do you think he was like, motherfucker, I want to have my movies? Like he wanted his own? Because you know how he has like, what was it? Like
I have a controversial opinion on that. But
what?
I actually think that his movies are better
Than the AVGN one?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I love James Rolfe a lot. Like James, I've actually I've talked to James Rolfe before, and like, I respect him a lot. But the AVGN movie is not very good.
It's not.
It's not a good movie.
Yeah, it was okay. You know, it wasn't awful. It just wasn't good.
I thought it was pretty bad.
Like really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could watch it.
I
watched
thought that
Kick-Assia and I wanted to fucking kill myself.
That's true.
Right?
How did you forget how bad his movies are? And then you bring
No,
up the names,
all
and I'm
of his movies.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, all of them are bad. I think they're just both.
James has some really good shorts though that people should watch that not a lot of people give credit to, like the Head Incident, the original version, and
That was his college stuff, right?
yeah, the Blue Hole is really good.
But yeah, like in character, not so much. Especially like freaking everything that Doug like. Yeah. What can you do? I don't like the guy. I don't really care. But you know what I do like? Getting all these stars. And now we're at 42.
Oh yeah.
42 is the number of the universe. You know that?
Mm-hmm. So my
everything?
thing, I think we're gonna get the rest of the desert stuff, and then we'll get we'll get the metal hat, and then we'll get the stuff upstairs, like the last of the docks, and then we'll fight Bowser.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Piss in Bowser's mouth. Gotta give him a little Bowser piss.
Little piss boy. Fucking Elmer Fudd, motherfucker.
Dude, I always think like, ooh, sick. What do you think that like? What happened to the other Kremlings, Bowser Jr.'s kids or nephews? I don't know what he considers them.
A fucking disappointment. That's what he considers them.
Did they die?
Maybe. I don't know.
You know,
Aren't they in Super Mario Brothers like Wii U or some shit?
I thought it was rabbits this time. Maybe, I don't know.
What are you talking about?
No, what? Isn't there like rabbits now in like the Super Mario Brothers games?
I have no idea.
Jump.
I know how to jump.
Jump.
Tyler, okay.
Jump. You gotta press A. Fuck yeah. All right.
And
Jump,
I get up.
Nothing gets me down. I love that. Speaking of which, are they really making a Ready Player 2?
I don't think they're making the movie
Okay, good.
because no one liked the first one, but they made a book.
You remember how I was like, when I watched that trailer, I was like, this could be the greatest movie ever made.
I also remember you coming out of it being like, I loved it because you saw Godzilla for 2 seconds.
Yep, I did love it.
And me and her were like, dude, you're crazy.
Yeah. The thing is, how I've been experiencing movies like that, you know, like the popcorn movies, I'm just in it to watch and enjoy it like that.
Yeah.
But as a movie, the movie's awful.
Yeah.
But like seeing like, oh dude, he's driving the DeLorean, there's Godzilla, King Kong, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Dude,
And now they're
that's
doing
what
it
I'm
with Space
into.
Jam too.
And you know who's gonna be? You know who's probably not gonna watch it until it comes online or something? Me.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, I don't really care about it. I'm honestly surprised in myself that I haven't seen Godzilla vs King Kong because I love Godzilla. But
It's a lot better than the American. I think it's also because like the other Godzillas weren't that good.
do you think King Kong's the reason why this is good?
No, it's because the director of this one was like such a huge like diehard fan of Godzilla that he understood the Japanese ones, why they're good. First one being don't focus on the human characters too much, and also
Yeah.
the other big one have it be under 2 hours.
Well, I liked the first Godzilla, the 2014?
I didn't.
Really?
No, I didn't like it.
They had me in the first half. The second half kind of sucked.
Yeah, once Bryan Cranston died, I was kinda
Exactly. I kind of wish he died closer to the end. Because, like, his character had to die.
Yeah.
And it would have been more impactful if the main character in that... Spoiler alert for the 2014 Godzilla, if you haven't watched it.
Mm-hmm.
The main character in that movie should have died. You remember when they're in the stadium and they're waiting and everyone's coming back with their families? If he didn't come back, that would have been way more impactful, because then the humans don't matter. Because you never see him again.
Yeah, I just remember watching the second one and being like, dude, no one cares about Millie Bobby Brown and her parent.
Nobody cares.
And she's a great actress. She did a phenomenal job.
But the thing is, if you're going to sprinkle a drama into it, make it real dramatic.
Yeah.
Make it like lives are lost, but the greater good
If I want to
happens.
see some human characters, I want the movie to be like Godzilla's Revenge. Or it's
if
like
I want to
like a
see
fever
human
dream.
characters, I want to see Jet Jaguar suited up. Come on. You would love to see Jet Jaguar.
I would love to see Jet
I
Jaguar,
know you. Jet Jaguar.
You do know me. That's why you're in my house.
Dude, I know. Imagine if I didn't know you, I'd probably be outside.
You just came, walked into my house. Like,
I've
hey,
never
man,
met
you
this
like,
man.
You like fucking Super Mario Brothers? I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, want to start a podcast? Sure, man.
He came up to me in the middle of the mall the other day, and he was like, "Hey, I heard you like N64 games." I was like, "Do I know you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I heard you wanted to beat them all." And I was like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Yeah, beat them all on a podcast together. Yeah, you and me." And I said, "I don't know you, fella, but I'm 100% down." And that's how this podcast started.
Oh yeah.
That's the gosh darn truth.
Look at you.
Look at me now. Look at me. Look at me.
I like how I've done like every
I know, I've
every
just
one
been watching, dude.
for the last like
For the past episode, the only star that I got was the one that Mark really wanted. And you're never going to get the satisfaction of getting that star again.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
The one where I had to hop across those stones that took 35 minutes. Where you had to surf up the things and then jump on the rods. The lava level.
Oh, yeah.
The one that you're like, I don't feel good about this after I got it, and I'm like, come on, man. But I can see that you're getting better with that controller. The game's definitely smoother with that controller. You're doing so much better.
Dude, Ari, they're not sponsoring us. You don't have to like suck its dick.
I have to, dude. Just because I'm having more fun watching you play this way. Because you're moving way more fluidly. I have to be honest. Like, look, you can run across that. With the other one, you have to like do little stops, and you have to like kiss the ground. You have to.
What's an embarrassing song like you know how like when you're in a relationship you have like a song with somebody and
Yep.
sometimes it's a shitty song?
Yep.
What is your most embarrassing one of those? Oh, what the fuck?
I'm mining the Minecraft parody song. No, I don't know. Let's think about this for a second.
It doesn't have to be like embarrassing, but it's such a weird like person's like song. It's like how like
give me an example.
Like, all right, for me and one of my exes, our song was Paul McCartney's Ballroom Dancing, which I know Paul McCartney has like a lot of romantic songs. The man's a very romantic man, he's a good songwriter. But Ballroom Dancing is not, it ain't no fucking Hey Jude.
Yeah, it's not something to carry a tune through.
If it's a song that with one of those lyrics is 1, 2, 3, 4. I just plan to adore your ballroom dancing.
Yeah. I would have to say
Is it Crazy Frog?
it's probably me and Tiff. Crazy Frog, yeah. Well, it's not really me and Tiff though. I think it's us. I think our song is Crazy Frog.
Our song?
Yeah.
No.
Come on. Crazy Frog?
Our song, me and you, our song is fucking Bat Roll.
Congratulations. Here's for you by Pharrell Williams.
No,
dude.
it's fucking Bat Roll.
Congratulations by Pharrell Williams. Final answer. Top 10 answers on the board.
But I'm still fighting that. Like I said, our song is fucking
Bat Roll.
Bat Roll.
Bat Roll was that was something different. That was one time. Mark decided in high school that he wanted to put Honey Boo Boo's mom sliding down a water slide, right? But they edited it in as mac and cheese, and they had her sliding down it, and he put on this thing called Bat Roll on the back. Look it up. There's like a 10-hour version, or no, there wasn't a 10-hour version. There was like a 5-minute version or something, and he decided to overlay, like, to rip that song, take it, right, and then put the Honey Boo Boo's mom in the mac and cheese over that and then looped it for 10 hours and played about 6 of those hours.
No, remember I took the bat roll and then I had like Skeletor going, yeah, and I had,
Yeah,
like,
you added
Joker.
that in too. No. It just got so chaotic, but it went on for too long.
Yeah, I went for a solid 3 hours while you're trying to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night because you're trying to jump over that bridge and you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And you tried playing it because Tyler White tried jumping over this bridge in Castlevania Symphony of the Night for literally like 8 hours. And then
literally somebody
bed.
else had to do it for me.
He went to bed, and then our friend John that came over the next morning, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and he just did it on the first go. And Tyler, I never want to play this game again.
I
And to
never
this day,
wanted to
he's
play
never
it.
played it.
It says you. I've been playing it on my phone, dude.
Really?
Yeah. The cool thing is you can connect a controller to it on the phones. So I've just been straight up playing it with my Xbox controller. It's great. I love it. I'm back in it, boys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's
Oh!
fuck no.
You can't be in there?
No, I gotta get. There's a third.
Oh, you have to get the third coin?
How are we gonna play this one?
I think you got to do it again. You got this. You got this, buddy. You got this.
This sucks. This is like the worst one. After this one, we're cutting off this episode.
That's fine. I'm enjoying it. I'm riding the wave. A wave of macaroni and cheese with Honey Boo Boo's mom, am I right? Dude, it's so... It's classic. It's classic. I've tried to erase that from my memory.
Wasn't that also the same night we sat around watching just fucking commercials all night?
Yep. There was another night, though, that we played that. We just played F-Zero X the next morning, and that game is awesome.
Oh yeah, I love that.
That's one.
X.
That's one that's going to be fun to play.
I remember taking F-Zero X way too seriously as a kid.
You took it serious as a teen, too, because you
Yeah.
kept beating us, and every time you were like, you're not going to beat me. And I was like, I know. I'm here to have fun.
Hey, I'm still undefeated in GoldenEye.
It's true. Just wait till Sonic GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, but no, I remember as a kid I used to have like this Darth Maul like blow up chair, and I would sit in like a fucking throne with a fucking leather vest and an eye patch.
Yep.
And I would play F-Zero with my friends and act like I was the fucking pirate in the game.
That's
So cringy as shit, right?
That's cringe, but that's good cringe.
Yeah.
No worries on that. Now, you want to hear some cringy stuff that I did as a kid? Yeah. So, as a kid, I had a, you know, like
like Jeff Hardy.
The training. No, I used to dress like Woody though.
Oh yeah.
I had a Woody costume, and we had like a bobby horse in the back. I think that's what they're called, where it's like this little bobby horse, and we had it in my backyard. And I used to dress up like Woody, and then I would ride it until I was like, I don't know, like 5, 6. But one of the things that I thought was kind of cringe. Wait, we got to give a moment of silence. Moment of silence. Take their shot.
Where is it?
I think he fell. Oh, it's right there. Is there a problem, mate? You a fan of Minecraft? Yeah, let me see. I got you. I wonder if I just jumped in the lava.
Horse.
Oh, no. So, as a kid, I had a, I'm trying to think of the word. Oh, a bike with like training wheels on it, and it was an episode 1 Phantom Menace bike. And you remember how like when you used to buy bikes as a kid, if you bought like a specialty bike, they would have like these little clip-on things to the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
So all of them were taken off except for Jar Jar Binks and Greedo. So there was just a bunch of Jar Jar Binks and Greedos on the wheels, and that was my or not Greedo, Watto, the chubby guy from Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Annie. Oh, it is you, Annie. I love him. So it was just all Jar Jar Binks and Wattos on the bike, and I would ride that everywhere. And it had training wheels, and I was too old for training wheels, but you know, sometimes you got to ride your Phantom Menace episode 1 tiny bike with Wattos and Jar Jars on it into the sunset.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful story.
I still remember fucking finding your teenage pictures or teenage videos of you just dressed like fucking Jeff Hardy with the fucking
Oh, come
The
on.
fucking trip pants and the fucking,
Sometimes you gotta.
you know?
Yeah, if I still had trip pants,
Yeah.
I would wear them for you. I'd wear them for your
I can have
wrestling
that arranged.
podcast.
I can get. If you need some trip pants, I can get you some trip pants.
Do they make big boy trip
Yes,
pants?
they do. That's what trip pants were made for. Big
Heck
boys.
yeah. Yeah, I need some big boy trip pants stat for your
Yeah.
wrestling episode. You're gonna see me come in.
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
tatted up on the sleeves. He had tattoos on his arms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember he used to have like a YouTube channel too.
Yep.
Tyler White, Basement Fight Productions. No, it wasn't Basement Fight Productions. It was Cinderblock Productions.
Yep, Cinderblock Productions. If you can find anything out there on it, let me know. I'll gladly
Take it
re-upload
down.
everything. Yeah, I'll gladly take it down. No, I mean it's probably all bad and cringy, but it is what it is.
I remember me and Josh watched literally all of it together.
No! That feels so bad.
People are watching this. They're like, "This sucks. These guys are so bad."
Should I just jump in the pit?
No,
Okay.
because we only need that third coin, and then we're home pretty much. We're getting the star. I don't care.
This is the star.
This is Star you have a girl.
This is my last star. This is my good star. Oh,
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get there. Isn't it if you jump? And
Yeah,
you
you gotta
can...
get to that thing. But I remember there was like the great trilogy of Hugo. The lizard.
So, I had a spiky-tailed skink, I think it was called, which doesn't sound right, but I think it's like a spiky-tailed something. And it was a little lizard, and I named him Hugo. And I would leave him at my dad's house as a kid, and I was really getting into videos. Wait, let me get over to here. There you go. So I was getting really into videos as a kid, and I made 3 different videos called Hugo Must Fly, and then Hugo Must Fly Again, I think. And they were of this little lizard in a what are those vehicles called from Star Wars Episode 3 that
That's right.
Obi-Wan and
That's
okay,
right. That's what they're
that's
called.
perfect. I think they were called like tie splitters, right?
I don't
Or
fucking
something.
know, dude.
So those like jet things, the ones where when you like, they would be like, all right, opening up the sides, and they would pop open the sides and stuff. I had one of them. It was the coolest thing, and I really want to get another one because they're neat to get that in box. But I used to have one of those, and I would put the lizard in it, and I would just be like, all right, time for Hugo to fly. Let's fly, Hugo. And I would be like, Hugo must fly. He gotta get there.
Oh my god.
It was on the level of like, if you watch like Minecraft cringe from like 2008 to 2010, that's like the level of cringe. Or no, like 2012 to 2014, somewhere
Yeah.
between there. Like it was cringy enough where I was talking to an audience that didn't exist. But if you can find those videos, they're called Hugo Must Fly, and if you do, send us a message with them in there, and they will be happily
Yeah.
deleted.
And then the CIA will come to your house and wipe your brain.
FBI, open up.
We know you have Hugo. Take him out.
Take them out.
Take him out of the chip.
Take the shot. Yeah.
Yeah. That was some good cringe though.
Yeah, so now Hugo is still
Deceased.
at my dad's house. He's just buried under the ground underneath the trash cans. It's pretty cool. My dad was like, yeah, Hugo died. I buried him. I was like, thank you.
You know he's not actually buried.
No,
You know your dad threw him in the trash.
of course. But
That's
now I
just-
just like to think that he's below the trash.
Yeah.
I actually, knowing my dad, he probably had a little funeral for him. Like a candlelight visual.
Mm.
And he's just like, Hugo, you were good. I fed you crickets. Goodbye.
Very Donnie.
Salute. He flushes him down the toilet.
Yeah.
His body's just slopping on as it goes down. Oh my god. Dude, Hugo must fly. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we're waiting for the reboot.
when I can resurrect lizards, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what I'm stoked about this year?
What?
If it's open. Do you remember Canopy Lake Park?
Oh, you and your
Oh, I
theme
love
parks.
it, dude. I love it. I can't wait to go back to theme parks, dude. Yes. Going camping this summer.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Hope you get a fucking tick.
Thank you. So that's why I'm going camping.
Yeah.
Looking to.
Lyme disease is fucking cool.
It's fucking rad, dude. What was that sound?
I don't know.
Lyme disease is fucking cool. You gotta just walk off. Don't.
I know.
Don't fall off. Remember, we did this before. You have to walk off.
I just wanted that coin. It doesn't have any
Imagine.
purpose.
I'd leave, dude. It's too much. Yeah. Imagine if you die at the end of this.
That'd be funny.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't
funny.
be.
Funny joke?
This has been the most boring episode so far.
I don't think so.
They've literally watched us go for that one coin.
If you're watching this for the gameplay, I am sorry. But
Yeah.
like, you know.
Put us on 2.5 speed and then mute us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's going to conclude this episode of the podcast.
Hey,
So
we
how-
hit 44 stars.
44. Not as good as we hit 45, but we'll see you next Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to all of our social medias at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the Nihilist Media Podcast, and the Nihilist Media Studios.
And throw some likes downs for the boys, because we want to be the most disliked podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, love you.
Bye.
Mwah.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.